Alright, let's see how to solve this equation. Right, find the equation of the circle that having its center 4, -2 and touches the y-axis. So you should try before I look at my solution. So the meaning of touch here is okay, y and x. So let's locate the center. So which is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the center is 4 and -2, right? -2. So 4, -2 will be the center, right? The center. So this means that, okay, what is meant by touch the y-axis? So, right? This is called cross, right? Intersect or cross the. Cross means you're crossing at 2 points, right? So you cross the y-axis at 2 points. So, or you can say that the circle do not intersect the y-axis, right? Means that they won't intersect y-axis. But for this case, is they touch the y-axis. This will be different. Okay, touch means that the circle is touch the y-axis at only 1 point, right? So it means that this circle only can touch the y-axis at only 1 point here, right? So so it means that this is the meaning of touch. Touch means that intersecting the y-axis at only 1 point. This is cross, right? Cross the y-axis. Does not cross the y-axis, and this is actually touch or intersect the y-axis at a point here. So how to using this concept here into this question? All right, let's see. All right, let's see the meaning of touch here. So this is a center, right? So as a center, so the center, so the circle can touch the center touch the y-axis, right? So you have to understand this thing. So when they touch the y-axis, let's say you have the value of center to be hk, right? The value of center to be hk. So if they touch the y-axis, so it means that if they touch the y-axis, means that, all right, okay, let's say they touch the y-axis, all right, they touch the y-axis. This is to show that actually the distance, right, the radius here, the length of radius, we can find the length of radius. How? Right, because this is the h, right, h. So since the circle touch the y-axis, definitely this value of h here will be the distance from this point of contact between this axis to the center, right? Which is the same distance from the origin to the h here, the value of x here. So which means that the radius will be h, right? For this case, you see that they touch the, okay, I just draw, so the circles, okay, any circles I just draw only, so it touch the y-axis, right? Okay, it touch the y-axis. So if they touch the y-axis, this show that the distance here will be the radius of the circle, right? Definitely. So since this is a point of contact, it's touching. So for the center here, you have 4, right? 4, -2, right? 4, -2. So means that 4, right? From origin 0 to 4, right? 4, 0 to 4. If you look at my hand here, right? This will be the radius of the circle. Means that the radius of the circle also be 4. So we're using the x value here, right? Because why we can using this? Because the circle is touch the y-axis. So it's happened to be the distance. This is a point of contact, right? So they were definitely giving you the same length as from 0 up to 4, right? 4. So then we have know that the radius is 4, right? We have know the radius with 4. So then we can using the standard equation x minus h square plus with y minus k square equals to r square. So your h is 4, so it will become x minus with 4 square, y minus with k square minus k, right? K is -2, minus become positive square equals to r square, which is 16. So this is the equation of this circle. Alright, okay, let's look at the next example in the same video here. So this is the way you understand, right? So this is the standard equation of the circle. Right, okay, let's continue with this. Find the equation of the circle that having its center at -5, 4 and touches the x-axis. Okay, the same thing apply here. So when they say touches the x-axis, means that, okay, then this is your circle. Alright, touches the x-axis means any, okay, I just draw somewhere. So touches the x-axis, but they cross the y-axis. But they touch the y, and this is x, and this is the x-axis, right? Touches the x-axis. So this shows that since that this is the, so once, oh sorry, okay, another information that I forgot to tell you is that if they touch the y-axis, y-axis will become the tangent. But in this case, they said they touch the x-axis. Touch the x-axis means what? The x-axis become the tangent, right? Become the tangent to the circle. So if this is a tangent, definitely if you draw a line passing through here, this will give you 90 degree, and the normal of this tangent will be passing through the center, right? So another meaning here, HK. So it's a more better understanding here. So means that the distance here will become the radius, means from 0 up to, okay, this is HK, right? Definitely here will be K, right? And here will be H, right? So, and of course I want to know the radius. I know the center, I want to know the radius. So the radius will be this one, right? The radius is from 0 up to K, right? Because this because the circle touched the x-axis. So I can say that from here to here is 90 degree, means that this is the radius, right? This radius is the same as the length from 0 up to K, right? So this will be K. So I know that the radius will be K, right? Same thing happened for this here. So at first I need to sketch the diagram. So I draw the center first, right? I draw the center, locate the center. So the center will be -5, 4, right? -5, 4 is around here. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the center here, right? -5, 4. So then the circle said touch the x-axis. So touch the axis means that the circle is somewhere around, and it touched the x-axis at a point, right? Touch the x-axis. Definitely this will become the tangent, right? The tangent to the circle. So if you draw from here to this point of contact here, where the point touch the x-axis, it will definitely form a 90 degree. Means that this point of contact between the circle and the x-axis is actually directly above, okay? Above. So means that the definitely also will be -5, alright? This will be -5. So how to find the distance of the radius here? Since that this is the x-axis, right? So this is the radius, right? This is the radius from center to this point here. Okay, C to this point, let's say C to P here. So, and this is 4, right? You know this is 4. So from here to here is 4. So from here to here is the radius, right? Definitely this is the distance from origin to 4. So means that the radius also will be 4. As easy as that. So if you can see, so then you write the equation in the form of standard equation, because you have known the radius, K square equals to R square. So you are getting x minus with h. H is, this is K, -5, right? So -5 square plus with y minus K square equals to radius square, 4 square, right? The radius 4 square. So we have x plus 5 square plus with y minus 4 square equals to 16, right? This is another way of finding the equation of circle. With the information given is what the circle is touched at least one of the axis, either x-axis or y-axis. Alright, I think that's all for this video. Hope you understand.